As a professional wrestler myself, I would just like to say that not all professional wrestlers are gamers. Not saying that I'm not a gamer, obviously I'm a gamer doing this whole entire show, but there's some wrestlers that's not into video games. However, the wrestlers that are into video games, like me, are usually obviously into wrestling games. However, I don't know if very many knows about what I'm about to talk about, ish. What's up, peeps? This is another episode of It's Game Time. Today's episode, we're going to cover the game that is a successor to the old wrestling game, WWF Wrestlefest. The wrestling game that basically started the wrestling game deal-a-majig, I guess you could say. It was originally an arcade game back in the days. Came out after WWF Superstars, which was but WrestleFest was the pinnacle, I guess you could say, AEW, of wrestling games today. So this is the PC version of the wrestling game that we're playing today, Retromania Wrestling. And there is one little thing I'm going to throw in there, and you will see that in the middle of the video, whatnot. All I'm going to say is one of the people that inspired me to become a content creator is actually in this game. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and press that start button. So here we are, starting out with Retromania Wrestling. This is basically the successor, to WWF Wrestlefest. And as you can see, there are a lot of familiar faces, such as the Road Warriors, Colt Cabana, who is currently in AEW, Blue Meanie, Jeff Cobb, Zack Sabre Jr., Nick Aldis, Matt Cardona, formerly Zack Ryder in WWE. I mean, there's plenty of familiar faces. Tommy Dreamer, Nikita Koloff, Warhorse, all that good stuff. There's story mode where you can actually I haven't did story mode yet. 10 pounds of gold obviously is a reference to the NWA World Heavyweight title. Retro Rumble, well, that's kind of self-explanatory. Versus, so we're keeping it simple here. We're going to do versus. There's the familiar faces as I was talking about. Honestly, I am going to go with Matt Cardona. I did mess around with this game a little bit before actually filming this and everything, so I can get the ropes and everything. The game plays a little like it's a mixture of WrestleFest and Fire Pro Wrestling. So basically, if you played those two games, you will learn this game real quick. Brian Myers, formerly known as Kurt Hawkins in WWE. You know what? They got a podcast. Let them fight. Let's see. Select stage. Why can I not select stage? I know why. Give me 1 second. Alright, so I actually had to reboot the game because I'm using a PlayStation controller, but it's reading kind of funky, so I actually have to use a program to make my PlayStation controller read like an Xbox 360 controller. So, with that being said, well, let's get back to it. Oh, player 2. Wait, we don't need a player 2. Okay, hold on. Let me double check to make sure. Player 1. Okay, there we go. And add CP. There we go. Alright, now we can select stage. And there's a bunch of, nice stages. Retromania basically looks like the old school WrestleFest. You got the school gym, you got the ballroom, basically reference to ECW, Japan, which is awesome. Ooh, excuse me, NWA Power, I like how it has like 3 hours power type deal. Then you got the old school NWA 70th anniversary, awesome. Beach, because Bash at the Beach. RMW Warehouse, love it. House of Hardcore, the house that Tommy built. Awesome. Stevie Richards Fitness, because at one end you have the gym deal, in the middle of the gym you have a whole wrestling ring. Universal Wrestling College, okay. Pro Wrestling Tees, that's where you can get all your pro wrestling t-shirt needs of everything, literally everything. We have the hey, look, they're about to wrestle each other, so why not? I love the fact that you can wrestle in hell. Love it. Stomp in Paradise. Okay. Too many games. This is the stage that we're going to be using. I'll show you why. And then you got the British Arena, making Nick Aldis and Zack Sabre Jr. feel right at home. You are not wrong. Alright, and we're going to move this a little bit closer. Alright, so if you hear a little bit of echo or background noise or whatnot for the game, it's normally what I do is have the game coming through some headsets and everything, and I talk to the mic and everything, but this game is not cooperating. So if there's any echo that you hear, I am terribly sorry. So I'm going to load this up real quick. I love this stage too, in general, because of all the arcade machines in the back and everything. I love it. I freaking love it. There's a good bit of familiar faces in this game. I just noticed there's a guy with a Tetris t-shirt. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And his opponent,
I love the announcer. The announcer, if I'm not mistaken, he's in Ring of Honor.
The most professional wrestler, Ryan.
The most professional wrestler. Love it. Alright, so the buttons are pretty simple, honestly. It's, well, since this is basically what I'm using. So you have weak, medium, strong, run, taunt, and tag. Pretty simple. And as you can see in the upper left, before I start the game, in the upper left, you actually now have 3 meters. You have a light, medium, and heavy. That's your momentum meter. So they're making this a little bit more realistic, so you're not going to just lock up and go immediately into a medium or hard, you know, wrestling maneuver or whatever or whatnot. You actually have to build your way up. Obviously, taunting builds up that momentum. And just like most, I don't know, fighting games, some wrestling games or whatever, when you fill completely that meter up, then you can execute your finisher. If you know what that person's finisher is. Obviously, I know what, you know, Matt Cordone's finisher is. So, but like I said, when you lock up, you can see, oh, low momentum. I was trying to do a medium move. You can see the color flashing. It basically, basically tells you when to push the button, and it feels so much like Fire Pro Wrestling. And you didn't need that but one of the reasons why did I do that? Why? One of the reasons why I chose this stage. Okay, Brian, you need to stop. You need to stop like now. So there's a lot of people on the familiar faces on the outside. Look, you even got Jay and Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob into the deal. Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and reset that count real quick. But nope. Stop it. And here he is, RGT85. This is the guy that inspired me to become a professional wrestler. Inspired me to become a professional. I'm sorry, a content creator. Chris Jericho is a person that inspired me to become a professional wrestler. Obviously, I'm wearing his t-shirt. But they threw RGT85. And the best thing about the stage, if you see it with the arrows, if you lock up and throw them, the ring changes into their logo, which is pretty dope. It is really dope. Oh, that reversal though. So this is pretty awesome. And you know, RGT85 actually did a video of this, and he got overwhelmed, and I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. Like, shout out to you, good sir. Definitely, you deserve this. I don't care what anybody say. So let's go ahead and no, get up. And that breaker, get it up, get it up. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh, you didn't get up dizzy. Oh, into the rope he goes, and I took a stiff clothesline for my troubles. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, get up. Oh, and radio silence, son. GG. Okay. Okay. We're doing this. Oh, Jesus Christ. You didn't need that head anymore. Oh, yes, you can watch. Old school X Factor. Get up. Get up. Get up. I want you to get up. I can't pick you up anyway. There you go. And radio silence. GG, son. It took 2 radio silence to put you away. But that's okay. So, we'll get another match in. We'll get another stage in. You know, honestly, I like this game. This game is actually for all platforms. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch had a late release. And PC, as you can see. You know what? Let's go with Colt Cabana. Because I like Colt Cabana. You know, let's wrestle in hell. Or however Vince McMahon. There's intros. I didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that. I mean, I already know I'm going to hell, so if I'm gonna wrestle in hell, I hope it's like this. That's actually pretty awesome. I like that.
The following singles match is scheduled for 1 fall and has no time limit.
Word.
Introducing first, the host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, always ready.
I just want to hear what they say about Colt Cabana. Okay.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Oh, look at him with the muscle pecs. The muscle pecs. Oh. Ow. Ow. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. And inverted atomic drop, son. Oh, come on. And get lined up. Jesus, that's a devastating clothesline. Bruh. Closed on him so hard, he kept on running. Good God. And into the corner. There you go. Taking kicks. Taking kicks. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. How does that? I wonder something real quick, honestly. If you put me in that toe hold one more time, I want you to come out, because I want to try some. Oh, that's a way to go out. Oh. Oh. And. Will it work? Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And. You didn't need that. Get the pin. Get the pin. Oh. Goes for it all. Suplex. Textbook suplex. Ooh. You did not need that head anymore. Wow. The commentary. There we go. Ooh. And X Factor. Oh. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. And radio silence. GG. Maybe. Bruh. Okay. In fairness, I probably should have beat more life out of him. Alright, there we go. And... Oh! I deserve that one. Oh. This toe... If you... Typical Colt Cabana. Oh, come on. Alright. Let's get that taunt. Oh, there it is. You know what that means. Radio silence. GG. Beautiful. Just simply beautiful. So, with that being said, and that basically concludes this episode of This Game Time with Retromania Wrestling. Shout out to RGT85. You deserve to be in the game. You are a cool person. I've been watching your video for years. Awesome, man. Just straight up awesome. Anywho's, go ahead and wrap it up. If you would like to help support the channel, whatever, my PayPal is down below. If anything else, please follow me on Twitch. I stream whenever I can because of my actual work schedule. Also, please hit that like and subscribe to the channel if my content actually, grabs your attention. Also, be sure to look at my other web series that I have going, pressing the start button, which by this time I actually have another episode that I actually do need to get put together and post and stuff and crap. And so anyways, till next time.